Dylan's behavior is absolutely unpredictable. He can snap.
If I want to do something, it's going to be done. If I'm going to get pushed to do something, I'm going to fight back. I'm not going to do it.
Dylan lost his friend nearly 2 years ago to a drug overdose. He found him and tried to perform CPR when he was clearly gone, and that has ruined him. Dylan has lost at least 20 pounds in the last 6 months. Dylan is 6'5" and weighs 155 pounds. His ribs are showing, his collarbone is pronounced, he has dark circles under his eyes. Dylan is malnourished.
Dylan is confrontational with me, with his mother. He yells and screams and rages. He's volatile.
I don't need help. I don't need pushing. I don't need nagging.
Dylan right now sleeps most of the day, stays up most of the night.
He's on the phone and video games till 3 and 4 in the morning.
Dylan only leaves his room when he needs something from the kitchen or he needs to go to the bathroom.
Dylan's 22 years old. It's time to man up, get out of bed and get out of my house. I am definitely frustrated with this situation. I had a confrontation with Dylan 3 years ago. I came home and I heard the bomb from Dylan to his mother, and she made him pack his stuff and go.
He's trying to get his things out of the house, and River, our dog, was in the way.
He kicked the dog and said, "Get the away."
Thomas became angry and shoved him up against the wall and grabbed him by the chin and mashed his head against the door.
I told him that he was never to kick our dog or any other dog.
I have no idea why they think I kicked the dog. I love that dog. He's only saying I kicked the dog to justify his actions, choking me and hitting me.
Thomas definitely does not want Dylan around, and I would never discard my son.
This situation definitely me off.
Okay, it's good to meet you. I wish we were talking about something else.
Us too.
You guys have been very forthcoming with us. We've asked you a million questions.
Yes, sir.
You've answered them all.
Yes.
And we did ask you a lot of questions, right?
She did.
Yeah. And so I've read every word you said. I've listened to some of it because we audio tape even when you're on the phone. And I've gone through, listened, and I pulled out some comments that you've made about him, so I kind of knew what your mindset was. I wrote some of those down. Let's take a look at those. I just kind of scared them out because there were more than I could put on a list. You said he's an ass.
I did.
You said he's a defiant child. He has no skills. He's a horrible kid by the time he could walk. Grief is a crutch with him. The kid is danger, potential. He could kill people. All the warning signs of someone who could hurt people. Force him to do what he's told. No concept of what it would take to make a life for himself. Going to always lean on somebody. I couldn't find anything in there that was positive or affirming that you had to say about him.
Well, when you put it like that, it does look that way.
Was there any other way to?
Not really, not really. I understand what you're saying.
There is no positive.
You cannot challenge the behaviors that you're condemning. There's no question about that. I can't argue with you about that. But the only thing I agree with is your hairdo. I mean,
okay.
We're together there, and then we split at that point because I don't think you're going to get where you're going with your approach.
Obviously, what I'm doing is not working.